Yes, guys, I know how on social media people get cut down and criticized like crazy. And I know that's has been how it's been since it pretty much started because people can immediately say what they feel about a video. The video's put out there, people want to say whatever they want, people want to say whatever they want. I usually have no haters really. I find that I don't have too many haters. People that are haters of mine don't usually say mean things because they know I'm very attractive. They know I'm nice as well. They know I'm not gonna, stress on the hate or stick with it. They know I'm gonna not focus on it as well. But and most people know I'm a nice person and genuinely feel that the haters deserve good things too, right? But we all come across hate at some points in our life, and at the end of the day, you know, if you're a strong person and you're strong-willed or you have a strong kind of work ethic or you exercise or you do all kinds of stuff and you're happy, I understand that hate is not going to bother you that much. But when you see someone that's like a creator that's like really good and they're going through health issues or whatever, I'm not going to name who, but I discussed it earlier. They're going through health issues, and maybe they're not severe, but the health issue that I saw was a puffy eye or whatever. I just felt really bad for the guy, right? You know what I mean? He's a nice guy. He seems like a nice guy, right? So, at the end of the day, I just think, that people have to really realize what they're doing, right? I mean, I know it's like people get bullied, people say whatever, people do whatever. People are like tyrants when it comes to, you're on social media, you deserve this, right? But I just think there comes a point where you have to say, like, what about the person? What about the person that's on social media? What about how it's gonna affect them? What about how it's gonna affect the fans? That person doesn't feel happy or you know what I mean? I just think it's a vicious cycle, right? Because a lot of these creators, including myself, have been hated on and some creators will talk about the hate a lot and be upset about it, and some people will just talk about it different ways. But I mean, the fact that it's there is just, and I can't control it. No one can control it, and some people just really don't like someone and they want to say, at the end of the day, opinions are just opinions. You can leave them aside. You don't have to listen to an opinion, but and I mean, some people really don't like certain people, some people love other people, right? We're all like that, right? I just think some of the hate comments can be so mean. I mean, I gotta you gotta wonder who these people are that are saying these things, right? Because I mean, you just think, why would you say something so horrible, right? But I understand too that some people are not living a life that they want to lead, and maybe they wanted to be famous on social media or whatever, and the people that they're saying these things about are are famous and they're not, right? At the end of the day, I think I think it's a sad situation when some people are creators and are trying to make it through and they get all this hate, or they're doing well and they got over 1 million followers and they got all this hate, right? Anyway, bye now, what about